Welcome into MaxPreps.com. I am Zack Poff. We got National Signing Day tomorrow, but some of the top recruits are already committing, and we got one of them in four-star defensive tackle Phidarian Mathis of Neville High School. Phidarian, how's it going, my man?
It's going good. How about you?
I can't complain, man. I know you're loving it, though. It really kind of came down to three schools for you. You had Alabama, LSU, and TCU. Why'd you decide to roll with the Tide, though?
I mean, because the Tide been rolling with me all through this season, ever since they offered me. They've been on my back about my grades, making sure I'm doing well in the classroom. We stay in touch with each other, making sure we had a good relationship. And I mean, everything's just been perfect. I just feel at home down that way, and I feel like that's best for me.
And Phidarian, I love the idea of you announcing your commitment at the graveside of Tyrell Cameron, who was a young man who lost his life way too early playing the game of football. Just kind of explain the process and why you decided to announce at the graveside of Tyrell Cameron, man.
First of all, those was like my little cousin. We played football together for many years, from Pee Wee all the way up to junior high. And so, I mean, he was like a best friend to me, like a brother of blood to me. We've been through a lot together, and I know, it was all in his plan, have me going to Alabama, and also being at his, doing it on his turf, you know what I mean? I'm just blessed to be in this position and for God to help me out.
Yeah, and I got to ask you too, how emotional was that for you too, being at the graveside announcing this decision? And I know he was smiling down on you though.
I mean, I've been there several times. I mean, when I need, just that time, just to pray about things, and I just go out there and just clear my mind. So, I mean, I've been there a lot, so it wasn't kind of emotional for me. So, I love it. When I go there, I'm happy. I talk to him a lot, and things just been going great.
And Phidarian, your former high school teammate, Rashard Lawrence, is at LSU. And, what was it like playing high school ball with him? And how do you think Mr. Lawrence is, how do you think he's taking your pick to Alabama, though? A big-time rivalry with LSU.
Oh man, like I say, man, he's a great person. I mean, from the first start, before he even left, he told me like, man, it's gonna be playing at colleges coming your way. Everybody gonna, they're gonna either sell you, every last one of them sell you lies. So get ready for it. He really got me prepared for it. But he always told me, do what's best for me, do what's gonna make me happy. And so I followed my dream, and I did what's best for me.
And I mean, Alabama usually year in, year out has the number one recruiting class. They're owning down the number one spot right now in 24/7 sports. You got, Najee Harris, big time running back. You got Dylan Moses, a stud linebacker. Jerry Jeudy, a stud receiver. What kind of impact do you think this freshman class will make with the Alabama Crimson Tide next year?
Those guys, they blesses me, and I'm blessed to go down that way, and we all get to represent the boot and just put on for our hometown, city, or wherever we from, just show out, make a good standout for Louisiana.
And I got to put you on the spot, my man. Who's a guy that plays on Sundays that you kind of model your game after, someone you kind of try and emulate out on the gridiron, dude?
I can. Who I would say? I probably would say my boy J.J. Watt. He's a great player. And this is my role model, and that's the level I'm trying to reach to get to.
Hey, J.J. Watt, a couple of defensive MVPs, and you can make a case he could have been the MVP. Obviously not this year because of injuries, but the year before. So that's definitely a good guy to go with. Now, I got one more question for you, Phidarian. Give me your best high school moment, man. You won a state title during your junior season. You've had some big-time games at Neville. But I want the number one moment for Mr. Mathis.
My number one moment is We down deep in the playoff. It's the hold on. Okay, we playing Karen Code down in the playoff to get to the semifinals. You know, I goes out there, you know, and I wasn't expecting to get in because this is my first year at Neville, right? So I'm not, you know, it's playoff. I'm not expecting to get in. So I'm gonna Rashad get tired, need a break. So they put me in at the end. I goes out there. They just kept putting me in. I get 3 turnovers,
Ooh.
3 forced fumbles, and I changed the game around. And I believe that's just where my offense coming from. I changed the whole game around and we won. We did it as a team, but I made some big plays with the team. And I really wanted because it's my first year. I've never been to the dome. We trying to get to the dome, ring chasing. And coach put me out there in that water, and I had to swim. Couldn't drown. So.
Hey, that's the perfect moment, my man, because now look at it. You're going to play for the Alabama Crimson Tide, arguably the best team in all of college football, and it really started with that moment for you, man. Phidarian, thanks again for joining us, and obviously best of luck with Alabama. And, I'm glad you're able to enjoy your signing day a day early, baby.
All right, thank y'all.
That was Phidarian Mathis, 4-star defensive tackle for Neville High School out in Monroe, Louisiana. He's going to roll tide on him, going with Alabama. That's all the time we got. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be your home for National Signing Day, so stay with MaxPreps.com all day long. Zack Poff here on MaxPreps.com, America's source for high school sports.